Hi everyone. Today I will be reviewing the third book in the Giver companion novel series, Messenger by Lois Lowry. So, Messenger takes place 6 years after the events in Gathering Blue occur, and it focuses on the character of Maddie, who was just simply known as Matt in Gathering Blue, because you apparently in this community, as you get older, you have extra syllables added to your name. So Maddie was Matt, and then he grew older, he became Matty. So I'm assuming, I don't know what the next step is from there. Matty, like I don't know how it would go. But anyways, for the past 6 years, Maddie has lived in this village that he left. So I should probably say, spoiler alert, if you haven't read Gathering Blue. So if you haven't read Gathering Blue, don't watch this, okay? So now I will proceed. Maddie has lived in the village that he left his own community for, with Kira's father, who she found again at the end of Gathering Blue. So Maddie left with him and has lived in the village and flourished under the guidance of Kira's father, who is known as Seer due to his blindness, because he can see many other things. So once this village, it was a special place that welcomed all newcomers. So it was different from the community that Maddie used to live in, where if you were like deformed or imperfect, you were cast out. So this place offers hope and homes to people fleeing poverty and cruelty from the other communities like Maddie's own. But something sinister has crept into the village, and the people have voted to close it to the outsiders. So all along, Maddie has been invaluable as a messenger between the village and other communities like his own. He would go back in the last 6 years and visit Kira and see how she's doing, and see how she's been changing that community slowly from what it was when we read Gathering Blue. He hopes someday to earn the name of Messenger. That is his true name. That is his true purpose in life. He hopes to be Messenger. But now he must make one last journey through the treacherous forest. It is becoming even more dangerous, this forest. It used to allow Maddie to travel through it unharmed to deliver his messages. But now it is becoming more treacherous, and the evil that is taking over the village has also affected the forest. So he has to spread the message of village closing its borders and convince Kira, the seer's daughter, to return with him, because she said at the end of Gathering Blue that she wasn't ready to leave her community just yet because she wanted to change how things were. Now is the last time she has the opportunity to leave because of the community, the village, closing its borders. Maddie's only weapon against his increasingly dangerous surroundings is a secret power that he unexpectedly discovers within himself. It's power like Kira has in Gathering Blue, like Thomas had, and the young girl who could sing in Gathering Blue. They all had these special qualities about them, these powers that allowed them to do special things, see certain things. And Maddie has the same type of power as well. He wants to heal the people who have nourished his body and spirit, and is willing to offer the greatest gift and pay the ultimate price to save them. So this book, in case you can tell, I rambled on from the back. So pretty much what I just said is all here. I just went into a little more detail. But this book was very small and short and quick, like very quick paced, I found, which was kind of good, because in Gathering Blue it wasn't the same really. It was all like it was lengthy in the sense of how time flowed. This happens in a very short amount of time, and it happens very quickly. I think it's because of the differences between Maddie and Kira. Maddie was always very energetic and always running from one adventure to the next, and Kira, she's very slow because due to her stiff leg. So I feel like the narration or the plot in general reflected the speed of the character, which was really interesting, and I actually didn't realize until I just started talking about the pace of the book just now. So I really like that it was so quick, and it's a very small book, as you can see, like very, very small pages. Pretty much the same, it looks about the same size as The Giver. So, very quick pace, which I enjoy. I liked the implications of, again, even in this perfect community, evil can seep in and destroy everything, because it's within all of us, and sometimes it just takes the right influence to have that come out, that evil come out. Because there is a person known as Trade Master who comes to the village and is starting to inflict his power onto the villagers by changing who they are, taking away their deepest selves, which didn't make too much sense to me in this book, but in the next book, which I will get to in my next review, explains that a whole lot more and is very clear what's going on. So I won't talk about that exactly right now. But I did like how the forest was shown to Maddie as this dangerous thing, because nature is so dangerous in any case, but it's made even worse when there are outside forces that are affecting it and making the forest an enemy, because it wasn't an enemy to Maddie, and having to bring Kira into that, because Maddie goes through the forest to get Kira, and it's not so bad then. It's starting to seep in the evil, but as they're heading back and he's trying to save Kira and bring her back to her father, it's overwhelming for Maddie, and the consequences of this evil, well, let's just say that it is overcome, but evil is only overcome when everyone can overcome it together. And that will also be explained in Sun. So, all in all, I really enjoyed this book. I don't like giving star ratings, so I'm not going to give this a star rating. But if you really liked The Giver and, again, Gathering Blue, it kind of ties in nicely, because guess who you get to see? This is a spoiler. If you don't like spoilers, cover your ears. You get to see someone from the first book from The Giver, who you probably remember, and he's very important. So, I'm sorry if I ruined it. I shouldn't do that. Oh well, what's done is done. Anyways, I hope you guys managed to pick up Messenger. Very light read, but not light in the sense of its content, but in the sense of I can carry this in my bag and bring it with me on the subway or to a doctor's appointment or something and read it while I'm waiting. But it is a very good novel, and I hope you all have a chance to check it out. I'll see you next time in my review for Sun by Lois Lowry. Thanks.